Nik Peachey was one of the first people I came across in the educational technology world, and so I was really pleased to be asked to review his site and his new Teachers app. I'm Joga Conga from ELT-Training.com, and in this video I'm going to show you around the site and give you a taste of what's there. I've got a lot of time for Nik's work because he's really got an attitude of this is what I want to teach and how can I best do this using the technology that's available, rather than putting the technology first and seeing how that will fit into a lesson. So it's not just using tech for its own sake, but it's about great creative ideas for language teaching. So let's have a look at his site and the way it works. Here's the main page, and you can see it's a real treasure trove. There's free stuff here and a blog here, and you can sign up for a free newsletter here, and if you do, it'll give you a free copy of this Digital Tools for Teachers, so it's worth doing. And then there's the main offering of the website. There are books here and lesson materials here. You can buy these one by one if you want to, but the easiest is to subscribe so that you've got the lot. There are 3 options, but this one also gives you access to the app and extra materials, so it's worth doing, I think. Once you've got the app, it looks like this, with all of the material well organised. For me, the heart of it is here, in resources. In this part, you've got lots of lessons and also ebooks, and you can search for them here. My only criticism, it'd be nice if the books and the lessons were separate, but it's easy to see what's what. There are lessons here based on images and on listening texts like this. There are lessons for adults and teens and based on video shorts and digital literacy. And you can see that there are loads and loads of lessons here. Let's start by having a look at one of the lessons. Now, I'm pretty fussy about materials and I almost never use things without adapting them first. But I have to say I was really bowled over by these lessons. They're just beautiful and really pedagogically sound. They'd work well online or face-to-face in a class. Either way, don't think it would matter. And they're ready to use, well thought out, and just beautiful. They're really professionally produced. Let's have a look at this one as an example. This one's a conversation and a listening class about a dream home. So you've got an idea here of what it's about and the level. Here is the conversation that you can use. There's a teacher's guide with lots of notes and classroom materials. These are fantastic. So you can see that all this is set up for your learners. There's a QR code here so they can have that on their phone or their iPad and they'll be able to follow along with the slides. You've then got really nicely produced materials. A vocabulary task, a conversation task, and a second one here. We've then got the listening task with a gist listening task and more specific information task. We've got a pronunciation and a listening with some intensive listening practice and a discussion. I think that the things that you're being asked to do here are attractive and interesting and engaging, and I think this would be really useful for learners. In this section, you've also got great ebooks that you can download. I particularly like this one, but there are lots of others. These come in a PDF form, so when you've downloaded them, they're yours to keep. Right, so that's resources. Now there's this video section where you have recordings of Nik's talks on a whole range of things. And there's also some tips on teaching online. I really like these. They're short and practical. This is a useful one, for example, on where to put your monitor on your screen when you're teaching online so that it looks like you're making eye contact with your learners. Over here on the end then, you've got the toolkit with a whole range of ideas for tools that you can use with learners in class and some instructions for those. Finally, this section has a what's new, so you don't miss anything as it gets added to the site. The whole thing works as an app, and you can have it on your phone or your iPad as well as your PC. It does look better on a bigger screen and it's easier to use it, but it's an added convenience to be able to flick through at any time when you've just got your phone with you. So that's it. I have to say I'm really impressed with this, especially the lessons. They're so useful and beautifully made. They'll take your teaching to the next level with almost no effort on your part, and they're really going to impress your learners. Have a look on Nik's site, Peachey Publications, and see what you think. Let me know below. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.